Okay, welcome. Ooh, the Talos principle by Crow team. Nice. I'm gonna let my chat load and everything. Nice. Okay, so it's a first-person puzzle game. It's now free on the Epic Game Store. So check it out if you can. And claim it right now that it's available. And once it's available only for today, so if you see this after. It's the first time that I see this game free. I saw this game like 5 months ago, but I don't know why. I heard that there is a VR version, and when I titled the stream, I saw it. This is the Talos Principle VR, and yeah, just I decided to note that. Nice menu music. I don't know if I like it, the sound when I opened the game though. It was a bit uh, uh, disturbing for headphones. But okay, I'm just gonna take a look at this. I think it just ended the loop right here with this image. I'm gonna let the next one go. If it's still looping, I'm gonna start the game. I think it's time. So if you wanna claim it, you just need an Epic Game account. No custom mouse pointer. Yeah, I think. Let's see with the menu. Also, yeah, it's looping. Perfect. One key option language. Let's switch English. Okay, voice English. Yeah, back. Ask work. I can go back with ask. Sound option. Voice volume. I'm gonna keep it high. Performance. Everything in the Sihon Ultra. If it doesn't run perfectly, I'm gonna turn it down a bit. It's a full release, so it shouldn't be a problem at all. Play the Talos principle, change game setting, see leaderboards, achievement and game credits, quit. So we have game credits here in extra. We don't have a link to a website, we don't have a link to a Discord or anything like that. We have the game, the demo, and the share demo. I think we have the game. New game. If you wanna get the game for free, I remember for the new guy that joined in chat right now, and I see 2 viewers, that is free on the Epic Game Store. Initializing firmware. Firmware functional. Loading child program parameters. Version 99.15.0001 loaded. Starting child process. System check passed. Ready. Do I click something? Do I wait? I think I wait.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker, and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
I gotta change. It is a bit better. It seems like it. The game just closed. I wasn't expecting that. Just disabled that and the game crashed. Well, let me reopen everything. Skipping the cutscene. The game did not shut down successfully. I don't know what happened. Honestly, it's a big crash right there. Play. I just want...
Behold.
Okay. Game option. If I just click on graphics... Oh, okay.
Child.
I'm gonna keep it like
You
this.
are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice.
It's not a good
and
sign
know
that a full
I
developed
am your
game just
maker,
crash
and
when you
I
check
am
out the option the
called
first time you
Elohim.
open.
Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Like the sound effect when you're on water. What are the shadows? Do I have my own shadow? I don't. The texture for the trees. Leaves are not moving. Seek me in my temple. Okay, let's go. I think it's time. Initializing child program. Login check. So, if you guys wanna help me with the puzzles, I know it's a very hard first-person puzzle game. Subject interaction, okay. Okay. Jam. Okay. Nice to know that. Noted. That's level 1 done. Child program basic calibration successful. Take the jammer. Oh, you just insta-die. Noted. Oh, you can use the jump to stop that. Spatial awareness. Interesting. It's a locked area. Seems like a
All across this land, I have created
speedrunner
trials
strategy.
for you to overcome.
Okay.
And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
After playing The Witness, I'm not scared. I find myself in a world of impossible architecture and inexplicable machine. I cannot fathom how it works. I am terrified to put one foot in front of the other last. I fall through the floor. Fate. A QR code. Okay. We have a Tetris area that we could go to. Oh, it required more sigils. Wait, which one did... Chual? And that one. A switch out of reach. I think it's the name of the level. We have something up there. Can I do something here? It's very scary.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Can I bring this with me? Nope. We have done this. Nice. Get this one. Outnumbered.
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
I'm very smart. Clap, clap, clap. Okay. Striding the beneath path. This is difficult.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Okay, that's a fast stat. Let's go here. As long as I'm out of range. Oh, the other one. I had to wait more. My goodness. Let's let them go.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
Cool. Let's go get this one as well.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Oh, okay. Cool. What about this? Okay, let's find a new door and then we can come back. I'm a robot. Loading library session done. Mounting local disks. 47 million. Distributed resources found. Connecting network drives. Error. Library archive session ready. Hello world! Type help for a list of available command. Hi! What's this? Okay, help. Display list of available resources. Hi again, I'm sorry if I was a little odd at that meeting. I know you were nervous, but the truth is that so was I. This may be hard to believe, but you intimidate me. So, you're so young, you have already accomplished so much. If the situation wasn't so grim, I might be even jealous. There is also something I wanted to clarify. I realize that the nominal speaking, I'm head researcher here, but this is your project, and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know, you are not used to working like this, but as of today, you are in charge. No pressure, Jay. Let's do this, Nadia. Close. Athena. Athena is in the garner of the Espirides. Did not trust them, but they move with such grace, such nobility that it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crown of the brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a smaller tree made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grew a simple golden apple. This apple, the name said, is in Elysium, their eyes aglow, confer the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness revealed the mortality of the world, and true wisdom is undenying folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, gazing upon the stars and wept. Figure it out. The way I see the world doesn't come with a manual. You've gotta figure it out yourself. It's a bit here, a bit there. Put it together, try to make sense of it. I'm pretty sure there is a truth, but that doesn't mean everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from your old man. Don't let this stuff get you down. You're young, you've got loads of time to figure it all out. Love, Dead. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a strong way to put it, but yes. Are you able to describe your function? Designed primarily to sort and classify data in the library archive. It facilitates the user interaction with the library resources via an intuitive human language interface. It also provides powerful networking and troubleshooting function. How old are the library archives? Resource publishing dates range from 1995 to 223F. How long has the system been running? 9999 years. What's the current status of the library archive? There are 47 million resources in archive, taking up 5.4 zillion petabytes of disk space. That is approximately the size of 30 billion photos, 7 million minutes of HD videos. The entire internet in 2003. However, the majority of library resources are corrupted or invalid. 10 million, 23 zillion of uncompressed resources are indexed. You query? What caused the data corruption? Is inevitable in any system over time. Additionally, a larger number of inconsistencies were detected during sorting, leading to a greater than average data invalidation. What the first word in the last sentence you wrote? I'm sorry, I'm only able to process and respond to basic subject verb object in syntax. Are you able to take offense? Are you... You cannot insult me. What are these terminals? Provide access to the library resource archive. Forget the library. Can you respond to queries on the outside world? It's limited to data in the library archives. You can ask about other topics, but my responses might be limited. What am I? You're logged in with a guest account. What am I? You're currently in a support session with the MLA Human Language Interface module. Your library archive session may be resumed at any time. With Elohim. Is the known for God or gods in modern and ancient Hebrew. Oh, my journal is that. Okay. You can add text. So we basically cleared our old dialogues right there. Let's go get these pieces that we left behind. I don't feel comfortable to keep going without those pieces. I'm gonna start with the yellow one. Penelope. People. Never mind. Or maybe we wanna keep that open. To then move this. Do we have more stuff for? Oh, we can jam that one with this one. Okay, now it does make sense. Let's get this one. One of the two of us. Can I jam? I am missing something here. Okay, now I understand. Okay, cool. We got that one. That was it, right? Or do we have more? Now we have a line here. Poking on Sleeping Lion. The name seems that they're gonna make a difficult level. Or maybe this is the only way. We got it. That's done.
Step into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
Not yet. Trio Bombasticus. Okay, we good to go.
You are most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Let's go.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Ooh.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
That's what I want to try. The Great Tower. That's where I'm headed. Suicide mission? Oh, I gotta retake this. Oh. So that's a button that activate that.
as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Wow, this is nice.
In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the word. In the beginning were the words.
We got this one anyway. Is this someone else? What? List. Network inaccessible. Run troubleshooter. Yeah. Hello, is there something you like to help with today? Troubleshooting. I think you like help adjusting network function. The most common cause of network problem is holding insufficient account privilege. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privilege. Sure. Let me in. Yeah, let's create an admin account. In order to prevent unauthorized access to an admin control, please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. We will now be asked for a series of inputs. To cohere with data protection legislation, you must consent to have your responses used to develop broad psychometrical profile. Raw response data will be delayed immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administration. Generate each notification part 1. Ready for user input. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and stiffly. Time is a factor in. Yes. 2 plus 2 is 4. What is your subject to the image? Face. Best describe a person. A human being. You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from dehydration of water, but you are not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? Half of the water. You will receive a notification when opportunity generator. Press any key to exit. Error log? Cannot load archive. The day I often remember when from sleep I first awaked and found myself reposed under a shade of flower, much wondering where and what I wench tighter brought and how 2074 6F 2074 68. The human machine. One day you discover that you are not human. Not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends tell you, think you are a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others or do you keep it to yourself? Why? 1500 words, 2000 words, the 20 is the final deadline. No extension will be granted. Submit via mail. Arg solution. All these calm people are driving me mad. This game really needs a custom mouse pointer though. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I didn't know the world has such reservoirs for serenity. Though this latter day Gautamas are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot? Though I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity, if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. That me argue of total idiots is really messing up with my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing this is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solution. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. I died. Attention, part 2 of the certification program was now been generated. Has been designed to test the consistency of some of your outlier response in the previous round. You will be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement where appropriate. Yes. Since all human beings are persons, some human beings are psychological capabilities similar to animals. Some animals are therefore person. Broadly agree. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. Broadly disagree. The quality of life of person ought to be maximized. I don't know what they mean, I'm just gonna go random. Value is discovered. Answer. Broadly agree. I suppose so, it says. Deserve the talent they were born into. Disagree. The liberty of a person ought to be maximized. That's correct. Values created. Yeah, broadly agree. Confirmed. Thank you. The certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when your user profile has been generated. Ian.lm Nagatai to Nagatai. My first day at the Institute for Applied Pneumatics, on the way to work. I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they are all genius and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work here. I walk in and right at the entrance there is a live seeds poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Pneumatics. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies, Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Sam Bry show up smiling. We were trying to find cool acronym back when the institute was founded, she says. Ian. Yapno. Yapno? Sounded stupid, but we didn't just want to call it Ian. Because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. We're officially called it Ian. Ian. But if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. I know, bloody geeks. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Signifies more than beginning of another amnesia-based mystery. Thought we should not go so far as to read the entire work as an allegory, rather while taking the science fictional novels at the core of the narrative at face value. We should, having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by other and what our subjective flawed limited senses tell us. Belief and an objective reality matter come into conflict. When in chapter 16, A Second Awakening in Kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on the... A more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, it was the creation of Hephaestus. What we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze, and that but one vein within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, just flows in the vein of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. We may not say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man. He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desire. Indeed, in the tale of Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man, and act as a man, while driven only by the ingenious plan of the construction and interaction of its materials, according to principles of our nature, then does it not follow that man also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the school metaphysic, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. We added everything.
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
What? Sometimes I hear these buzzes, I don't know what it means. Okay, that's something. The guards must be greedy. You know what? Let's not risk it. Let's do like this. We got it. I admit that was difficult. I don't know what this place is, nor it seems does anyone else. Nothing to do but move forward and know whatever I find. Hollow Wisdom. Whoa. barely enough to do that. Am I missing something, or did I do everything?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make
Did I completed everything? Yeah. I even got the star. That's that one. That's this one. I'm not sure what the green one is for. So we have more floors. I guess we can go to the third one now. AI feedback. We keep discussing what an artificial intelligence would mean to us and how it would change our understanding of the world. That's a great topic. And I think we've covered it extensively. What we barely mentioned though is the other side of the coin. I mean, our lives would still be what they were before. AI or not, AI. The question is, I think we should discuss, even if it's all completely hypothetical, is the perspective of the artificial intelligence itself. What would it be like to be that creature, to suddenly come into being, created by other as an experiment, to have all the information about yourself, to know exactly how you function? What do you think about the world? Would you see meaning, beauty? How would you judge humanity? Where would you see yourself fitting into the grand scheme of things? I think we should try to put ourselves into the shoes of such a being. Dear Alexandra, thank you for your feedback, but this is a philosophy course, not science fiction. And that's why I almost gave up on my studies. Team leads. We're blessed to have so many people contributing to this project. We got to make sure everyone is on the same page. Please refer to the following people when View 74, 68, 72 Sphere. Alexandra is the project lead. Nadia is the institute coordinator. Okay. And then we have a lot of people here. Though not directly part of our project, the archive team is sharing both physical and digital space with us. If there are any technical issues to resolve, please contact their project lead, Arcadry. Don't worry, it's nice. Stratonov's Segiera was a Greek materialist philosopher associated with the peripatetic school, the admirer of Aristotle. He was a proponent of empiricism and fierce critic of the philosophy that placed belief before observable truths. Though unpopular with many of his peers, For his often acerbic personal manner, his commentaries on Aristotle were considered an important work. Much of his writing was lost in the destruction of the Library of Alexandria. Okay, we got a lot more. So if we go this way, start with this one. Stash for later. Oh, we have keys right here. Okay, maybe we don't want to do that right away. If we touch that, it's game over. Maybe we get the keys first. Then we could get the other jammer. I don't know, we got it. We good. Whoom. A bit tied up.
Ciao. È pronto? Ok. Va bene, grazie.
Okay. It seems like the world is glitchy. How do I save? Well, in 1 minute I have to go, so... That's the start of... Oh, now that we have that. I think I just saved. Wait, when you go through, you save. It's possible. Bottom right. I'll pause here. Maybe I'll be back later. Goodbye.